Hello, good morning, and welcome back to take 11 of this. I will get through this bloody intro edition of The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. The Just Review show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapours. Now, the one I want to look at today will be from VaporFi's Grand Reserve, and that is Catch-you-latte. It's a 3mg and a 70-30 VG-PG blend. I've got to state for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I've not been paid to do this review. I did pay for this product. Please note also any personal tastes, personal setups, and personal power levels you use will alter what you get from a juice. I can only tell you what I'm getting for myself. As normal, I will just quickly go through, well, I'll say quickly, this might be a little bit longer because there's a few bits of difference in the leaflet this time, but we'll go through the bottles and the labels and everything like that. And there we have it. This product contains nicotine, which is a highly addictive substance, and also this box contains a piece of information which is bollocks. This has been coming up quite a lot now. There's been a lot of scientific research on this, and that is wrong. But it has to go on there. It's the Britain's, it was the UK/European Union's version of Prop 65 from California. We all know it's balls. But to the outside world, nicotine's still the villain when we all know it's actually tobacco. I know I rant a little bit about that one every time, but it really does get on my chisel. What else information we've got in here? Well, we've got the barcode, made in the USA. Ingredients, nothing unusual there. There's a weird thing about a nicotine dosage here, which says that you should get 0.04 milligrams per puff using this product. Yeah, but I'm using a variable wattage device, so how does that work when I turn it up? Because obviously I'll be getting more than that. Or if I turn it down, then I'll be getting less than that. Because you haven't got what evidence they used to get to that point, that's just balls. If I was, yeah, obviously if I'm just using, no, not even if you're using a mech will you be getting that per puff. Because as your battery life goes down, the output is less. So, that's the first time I've seen it on one, and I really just don't think it needs to be there, to be honest. We've got the ECID number. Caution, contains nicotine, harmful if swallowed, harmful in contact with the skin, keep out the reach of children, wash hands thoroughly after handling, do not eat, drink or smoke while using this product. Yeah, because I'm going to have a fag in my mouth. Do not drink. Well, really? Because the amount of people will have a drink and used to have a fag. Anywho, I know it's got to be on there. I know it's arse covering, but there's still some bits that really get my goat. If swallowed, call a poison centre or doctor physician. If you're feeling unwell, rinse mouth, wear protective gloves. Never wore protective gloves while refilling a device. I've never seen anyone out suddenly go, oh, hang on a minute, I've just got to put on some latex gloves so I can fill my device up. Do you know what? Not so much this is aimed at the company. I know there's a lot of confusing guidelines at the moment about what needs to go on there, what doesn't need to go on there, but some, when you read them, you do still go, really? If it's skin, wash with plenty of soap and water, wash contaminated clothing before reuse. And now we've got the manufactured in the USA by International Vapor Group Inc. And then we've got the VaporFi UK physical address and their telephone number should you need to contact them with any queries or any problems. And that's about it. Yeah. Also, of course, we've got the warning diamond and the do not sell to under. This product is not for the use of under 18s. I like the box. It's mature. I don't know if, yeah, you can just see when the light comes off, it's got that lovely little pattern indented into it as well. I do like the boxes. They are nice. It's mature. Now, the leaflet. It's got a little leaflet inside. Here it is. Here's the leaflet. Now, like I said, it's a little leaflet. Oh, hang on, I'm finished it. It's a little leaflet. I must thank the TPD and the TRP. I always get them around the wrong way. I don't want Brian telling me off again. That's a lot. But thanks to, like I say, the TPD and the TRPR, my 10ml juice now looks like I've got something from the chemist. And that's a medical product. And with that on it, it looks like a packet of fags. Well, obviously it doesn't look like a packet of fags because you can only buy them in 20s as from the 20th, so that's a bit small. But that looks like a tobacco product. That looks like a medical product. This is a vaping product. But anyway, the leaflet. I was hoping, because what I'm going to do for the future now is any juice that comes to me that has these leaflets in, if there's nothing unusual in it, I would just go, this, and here's the leaflet. There's nothing new in it. This, unfortunately, has got so much new stuff in it due to the fucking size of it. Right. Product use, normal. It's got a little nicotine content in case you could never work out what they put. Because sometimes they put it in milligrams and sometimes they put a percentage number. And that was just a little chart there if you're not sure, which is good for new starters and users. Recommended usage. This product has undergone extensive tested and toxicology assessment. In order to perform these, a baseline quantity of e-liquid consumed by the general population over a prolonged period had to be determined. The average usage for this type of product is approximately 1.5 millilitres per day. All products were tested using standard emissions equipment at a power setting of 40 watts. Now, here's the bit that will make quite a few of you go, yeah, all right. Therefore, this product is recommended for use with an e-cigarette, device at less than 40 watts of power, or 70-30, 3 milligram. Let's just absorb that, if you pun the obvious pun. With an average consumption of 4 millilitres of e-liquid per day. Yeah, yeah, I'll just leave that one with you, really. Got the refill instructions, nothing unusual or different really there. E-liquid spillage and disposal. Now, this was quite an interesting one towards the end of it. Do not follow it tells you how to dispose of your bottles at the end and how to basically get rid of any little traces of mouse, which is interesting. Right, here we are. All EL Science member vape stalls will take any unwanted or empty e-liquid bottles so they can be returned to EL Science for disposal via a specialist waste disposal company. Now, this is a new one to me. This service is offered free of charge to protect human health and the environment. You will find the nearest participating store on EL Science website. That shows a little bit that shows commitment from the company about dealing with the potential additional waste that we've got this. But I never saw that on any of their 30ml bottles. So it's just come in with this, just to show that they are with the environment. Right, now the contradictions is right. The use of this product is contradicted in persons with hypersensitivity or allergies to nicotine to the compounds displayed below. Common e-liquid sensitizers. This is a list and a fucking half. And why half? What I mean is, there's the other half. That is a big list. I know it's arse covering, but good God, there's a list and a half there. There's anything and anything that could potentially be an irritant or could trigger someone's allergies. Right there. Specific risk groups. Hang on. Nothing new there. Nothing new in the possible adverse effects. Oh. The overdose from inhalation goes into it in great detail. Recent studies suspect that oral minimum lethal dose for humans is 7 to 10 milligrams of nicotine per kilogram of body weight. Now, if you think you're 66 kilograms, that's quite a high quantity of nicotine that will take to do that. Which is also then brings into the whole nicotine is very toxic, is highly toxic, and well, it is, but it isn't. Not in the dosage we're getting in these bottles. And we've got the overdose from ingestion as well. Then once again, just because the 2 times on the packet wasn't enough, in the leaflet, addictiveness, and this one's in capitals. This product contains nicotine, which is a highly addictive substance. Anyway, we've got the toxicity. Nothing really new there. Part of it goes in the fact that EL Science have measured the inhaled vapor for traces of potential cancerous carrying chemicals, which is further degradation of the glycol carrying liquid. Risk assessment and resultant submission to the product to the oh my God, can't speak today. To the competent authorities are based upon the test of the recommended power setting of the e-cigarette device. What is a recommend? Hang on. See, that's still one that gets me. Right, I've got the RX 200S. What is the recommended power setting that I should be using that on? Really? And surely it's based down to also what my coil is. Yeah, I know I was going on about the test, but that kind of shows that sometimes these tests are bollocks. But anyway, that's the leaflet. And like I said before, the first time you'll get that, you'll read that. And you will only read that once because that's a lot. And then you're not going to keep it for... Oh, do not. I better file that. No, you can go that. Same with that. However nice that box is, once you got one, you don't really need to keep another one. And then we go on. All right, we'll just get on to the I do apologise. This has already hit 12 minutes. And I've got a bit ranty. But that is a fucking big leaflet. Onto the bottle. No real surprises there. When you get your product, it will come in heat-strong plastic. It will also come, as you can see there, with a tamper-proof ring. If either of them are damaged in any way, shape or form or not there, ask for another bottle. See, this is a problem now, mind you, I will say, with that. You're not going to know whether your product has got a broken tamper ring or has got no plastic on it until you get home. Because you're not going to go, hang on, I've just bought 12 bottles. I'll better open these all just to check they're all okay. You're going to find out when you get home, and then it's going to be very difficult to prove to the vape shop that when you got home and opened it, that was broken. So the box actually hides up a potential safety feature, which is then going to make it very hard if you take that full bottle back and ask for another one to prove that you didn't do it. Cause effect. Anyway, on to the juice. I've rambled on enough already. Weapon of choice today will be the RX 200, and that has got the Lush Stripper dual coiled with stainless steel to 0.22. Here we go. Oh, I bet a lot of you have gone, fucking finally, this is the longest we're sat for on one juice review. Oh, also got a stay for effect as per normal. Childproof lid. Here we go. We're going to start at 62.1 watts. Or 3.7 volts. Basically what your ego pens pump out at. Right, initially, at this level, the caramel comes through a bit harsh. There's a bit of a fruit hit coming from the caramel. Just excuse me. But there is a nice espresso, definitely steamed milk at the end. Them two go down really well. Not really getting it. Oh no, now I'm getting the nuts as well. The initial thing was the caramel blasted that all out at the beginning. And then as that dies down, you start getting, oh, there's a bit of express. Oh, no, there's the steamed milk. It's separated out quite. I think as I go higher up, hopefully this will all come together. Because it seems those last three flavours being totally outdone by the actual caramel. The caramel's working really well low down, but I think higher up will bring out the steamed milk. There's a nutty, nice hazelnut coffee taste left in your mouth at the end. It's nice, but that caramel is blasting it out. So I'm going to go up to 4. Do you know what? This is potentially why I take so long at Vape Jam at particular booths trying their stuff, because everyone else, they go in with their mech or something, just do it at one level, go, yeah, I like it, no, I don't like it, and piss off. Me, I'll go, if I'm allowed to drip, oh, yeah. Right, we're going to go up to 72.6 watts, or 4 volts. That's a lot better. That little bit of power has taken out the throat kick from that caramel flavour. The lower down, it's just too strong. It come across as a bit of an irritant to the throat. It's a really nice caramel, by the way. It mixes well with that steamed milk. That gives it a more creamy, almost like, without the chocolate, but like the toffee that you get around a chocolate eclair. It's kind of that flavour now. The espresso mixing in well with the milk to actually give it that latte flavour. And then the whole flavour just generally lasts in the mouth. It is just like having a really nice latte with a caramel and hazelnut flavour shot added to it. That really does work well. So initially it's a flavour shot, there's a nutty caramel going on, and then on that exhale where you get the latte flavour coming in and it just mixes in with what you've already got there. The steamed milk has been done very well. It just takes that bitter edge off the actual espresso. It just makes it a nice smooth, and the actual vapour production is very smooth and voluptuous. This is what I could quite happily have after meals. I could quite happily just sit there. Do I want coffee? No, I'll just have a vape. This one I could relax to. One I could really chill out to on a Sunday afternoon after a big meal. That's nice. Right, I'm going to go up to 4.2 because just to see if that brings those other flavours out even more. Go a little drip before I start. Here we go. 4.2. We're now at 80 watts. Oh, everything comes together in the inhale. This juice likes power. Get a VW device, whack it up a little bit. Get to about 4.2 volts. Everything comes together. The inhale is now practically the same as the exhale. The nuts and the caramel is the flavour that really do dominate in afterwards. There's a real nice nutty caramel flavour in the mouth. That's just really nice. Yeah, if you're a fan of coffee, give that one a go. VaporFi's Grand Reserve Catch-you-latte. That is really nice. Low down, it's too much caramel. Low down that caramel, it needs the power to bring the others into play to knock that down a bit. I did find lower down that caramel really did affect the throat. Higher up, nothing. Higher up is just a very smooth, as a latte should be. It's a very smooth vape and it's really nice. Well, that brings me to the end of this edition. If you have enjoyed what you've watched today, and I do apologise for the length, but that leaflet just killed most of that. Please like, share, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel. And I shall be back very, very soon with some more reviews. See you later, people. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the great, the balls. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the juice review show brought to you by the Department in Inhaled Vapors. Now, the juice I want to show you today is from VaporFi, from their Grand Reserve range, and that is Catch-you-latte. Have got to state for the record, any views or opinions you hear during this review are mine and mine alone. I have not been paid to do this review. Hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the juice review show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapors. Now, the juice I want to show you today is from VaporFi's Grand Range. Oh, hello, good morning, and welcome back to another edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the juice review. Oh my God! Hello, good morning, and welcome back to the. Oh no! Hello, good morning, and welcome back to about take 10 of this because I'm having a complete mare edition of the good, the bad, the ugly, the juice review show brought to you by the Department of Inhaled Vapors, and I will get through this intro unless it bloody kills me. Today I'll be looking at VaporFi's Grand Reserve. Oh no!